So we are talking about using discernment. We're talking about setting boundaries and understanding that everybody's not your responsibility. And I just want to go a little further in that and talk about how, because a lot of us understand that that's what we need to do, but we need to understand how to set ourselves up so that we can actually do it. I believe that so many of us really care for other people. We really desire for people to be heard, be seen. We have this heart that's a pure gold, that wants to love, that wants to be compassionate, that wants to help people. We don't want to hurt other people's feelings. So sometimes we can feel obligated to engage people, right? We don't want people to view us also in negative ways. So when you get wrapped up into all that, you could allow yourself to be someone that is boundaryless, that doesn't have boundaries, that allow people to do and say whatever they want to, and can literally hold you hostage and project their feelings, their insecurities, their thoughts and ideas, their beliefs on to you, and you just take it and accept it because you don't want to rock the boat. I'm telling you, when I say everyone is not your responsibility, it's not. You do not have to engage people in conversation. You do not have to text people right back. You do not have to answer the phone every single time it calls, it rings. You don't have to respond to every single comment that's made. You don't have to walk around here smiling and cheesing all day long. You don't have to walk around and pretend like everything is all good all the time. You don't have to spill your guts to everybody and tell everybody all of your business. You don't have to answer everybody's questions. You just don't have to. Once when you realize that you're obligated to nobody but Jesus Christ, you'll be able to move a bit better. You see, I don't care how you think I should act and how you think I should be. I don't care if you don't found out that this is the way how you should move. That's for you. You don't get to project that onto me and force me to be the same way. I'm happy for you that you don't found a way for yourself. If you are an extrovert and you just get out there and that makes your day all day to be in other people's faces, then do that. But you're not going to force me to be the same. So you have to understand the power that you have within yourself. And here's how you do it. You establish this relationship with the Lord. You get so full of the Lord that you are whole and complete with Him. That you may desire another, but you don't have to have another. That you don't need to have another because you're so full and so complete in God. See, me and God, we're in this communion with one another. I'm walking with God. I'm doing the things that God's telling me to do. In my own space, I'm busy. I'm busy praying without ceasing. I'm busy focusing on the Lord and what the Lord has for me to do. I'm busy even just daydreaming and thinking about these things that God has for me. So I'm not operating when I engage you in a state of need. Actually, I don't even have to engage you. So that's the first step. The second step is to use discernment, right? And understand that the enemy sees that and he wants to pull you out of that. So at any given moment, the devil can use somebody else to try to pull you out of that sweet, beautiful communion with God. So here's how it be. When I say hello to you, when you say hello to me, I'm waiting to see what this conversation is looking like. I'm waiting to see what you got for me. I'm waiting to see how it's going to unfold. And I'm paying attention. Paying attention to your body language. I'm paying attention to your energy. I'm paying attention to the words that you're saying. I'm using discernment. Because see, I've already established a baseline and a foundation with the Lord. So when something is coming to me that's pulling me out of that, I'll have no parts of it. I'll have no parts of it unless I'm led to of God. But otherwise, nope. Not today. And the third part of this is why I'm able to do it. Because I see value in myself. I see value in my peace, in my rest, in my relationship with God, in my position in God that's one in love. I'm not going to allow anybody to attack it. I'm not going to allow anybody to come for it. I'm not going to allow anybody to pull me out of it because I value it. Matter of fact, I value myself and my self-worth and my self-esteem, right? I'm worthy enough to protect myself to say no. You see, and in all of this, what I'm doing is I'm training you, because what sometimes some people that are so kind and so loving and so compassionate, what they actually are thinking is like, well, I don't want them to feel like I don't want to talk to. That needs to be why you do it. I need you to know that if you come and talk to me about some nonsense, I don't want to talk about it. See, you're training people how to treat you. Oh, I know if I start talking reckless, Jennifer out. She don't want to hear it. I know if I actually want to have a real conversation with her, I got to be able to monitor the way how I come to her. Because if I don't, she out. She listening. See, train people to know how to approach you and how to approach you. And you can't control other people. You can't. But at the end of the day, I can control me. You can control you. Hey, you know what? I'm somebody who's doing my best to love you, to respect you, to care for me, to care for you. And I want to be able to have a beautiful discussion with you and a beautiful time and a beautiful connection. But when I'm hearing that you don't want to do the same, okay, you don't want what I want. Go find somebody who wants what you want. Go find somebody who's going to go to those dark places with you, because I don't want to. And if that person never talks to you again, why would you want them to if that's what they're bringing to you? See, some of this stuff that is happening to you, it's happening because you're allowing it. It's not just life and our peopling. It's that you don't have no boundaries. You don't have no walls. You're not standing guard at your heart. You don't have no gates up. You just letting everything in. And you got to understand that that stuff leaves an imprint on your soul that you got to sit with, that you got to deal with. Nah, see, this thing right here is heavily guarded. It's heavily protected. I interact with you, and the whole time that I'm interacting with you, you better believe I'm talking to the Lord. You better believe I'm taking my time with this thing. Because I understand, like I said in one of my early videos, all it takes is one erroneous statement from you, and all of a sudden, I got to struggle to be able to work through that. Now I'm taking that home with me. Now I'm ruminating it on over the week, and I'm trying my best to ask God, hey, release offense, help me to forgive. But that thing, that seed don't been planted, and it's going to be a process to purge it. And I don't want to give you the opportunity to just sow a bunch of seeds. Nah. My head's on a swivel. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. I'm being innocent as a dove, but wise as a serpent. Satan is out here killing, stealing, destroying, and devouring and lying. Who is he using to do that? Other people. Who is he using to do that? You. Your thoughts. Close them doors. Stop keeping the door wide open for the enemy to come through. It's okay. Now, I'm not available to talk right now. I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to talk to you later. You know what? On that thought, I'm going to head on out. You have a good day. You know, that's not my thing. I don't go there. So I'm going to highlight you later. And be okay with that. Hey, let the chips fall where they land. I bet you they'll learn something new about you that day. Protect yourself and love yourself enough to say, I'm worthy to not just engage everything. I could leave you to Jesus.